September 1996. Coming to grips. Not wanting to dwell on my condition, how can I not be concerned? So many possibilities for deterioration. If my walking gets worse, how will I be able to get around? A cane, crutches, a wheelchair? It's the inevitable slow, torturous decline that is scary. I'll always remember what my brother Joe said when I was diagnosed with MS. Don't ask, why me? Ask, why not me? Joe has had chronic progressive MS for almost 30 years. So many thousands of people have to suffer through this horrible disease. It's true that at least for now, my situation is mild, and I do have so much to be grateful for. I had an interesting life and a wonderful husband and 2 great kids. If all goes well, maybe I can still hold on to my lifestyle, at least for a while. On bad days, sometimes I just break down crying. What am I going to do? Tom responds by holding me in his arms and assuring me that this will pass, that we'll take one step at a time, and that we'll deal with whatever we have to do. After I calm down a bit, I can always count on him to use humor to sum up a situation. It sucks, to which I laugh and agree wholeheartedly. Will I get better so that once again I can walk long distances and run and dance? Maybe, but let's face it, probably not. Let's just hope I don't get much worse. Let me dwell on and appreciate what I can do. In the last 6 months, I've come to accept that most sports are now closed off to me. I can no longer run or even walk long distances. I can forget about hiking or tennis. I don't think I could even manage badminton. Another change is the inability to wear heels. I could always count on them to spiff up an outfit. Now I have to be content with boring flats and hope that I'll be able to maintain walking comfort. While I can still swim, I noticed that my breaststroke was not quite right. My legs seemed to be dragging while my arms were doing most of the work. Oh, please, please let me not lose my swimming ability. Occasionally, I sense difficulty going up and down stairs. The stairs at the fellowship sometimes seem daunting. I can no longer blithely flit up and down with nary a care. I wonder whether my balance will hold out. Will I be able to turn gracefully without swaying to the side, or worse, falling over? My other big concern is when to reveal my condition to others. Up to now, I've been pretty much keeping it a secret. Why? Partially denial, the hope that I will get better. It is also out of fear of being normal and having people feel sorry for me or treat me with pity. Keeping it a secret at my workplace is out of fear of losing my job. Oh, sure, if I tell, the initial response would be one of understanding, but gradually I wouldn't be appreciated. Eventually, I would become a burden, and when I couldn't function adequately, I would be forced out one way or the other. Oh, please, God, if there is a God, let me find the strength to bear through this. Let me see it as a challenge and a learning experience. Let me not be mired with envy of others, but rather appreciate what I've had and still have. Finally, let me do what I can with grace, never losing sight of my blessings. July 1999. Counting up. How have I deteriorated? Let me count the ways. In 12 short months, a wheelchair has become commonplace. Friends know not what to say when improvement is more and more out of reach. When handwriting takes on a halting, uneven scribble, unrecognizable from the former jaunty flow. Today, I tried to have a reunion with my alto recorder. Struggling to get the right fingering, it was hopeless when I lacked the strength to keep the instrument upright. My exercise routine, even up to 2 years ago, started with the yoga salutation to the sun and ended with standing on my head for several minutes. Now I can't even thrust my legs in the air to do the bicycle. Gone are the 50-lap swims, being replaced by incipient flabby biceps. I use my left hand to eat and need a steak knife for pancakes. What has become of me, I ask? Dancing? Badminton, anyone? I'd love to, but was forced to give them up several years ago. Now I can't drive and am dependent on others for transport. Then again, not too many places to go. This is a drag. What further degradation is in the offing? My cherished guitar sits forlorn, gathering dust. Not fair, I say. I must not forsake thee. You've given me such joy over the years. Must we get a ranch so I don't have to struggle up the stairs, clinging with both hands to the railing, trying to haul myself one painstaking step at a time? I search for solace, knowing I won't find it, regretting all I can no longer do. Take it slow, dear heart. Seek within and meld with the beauty and the power beyond.